Well, I just woke up and I have to get ready and then go observe some children at a childcare place and then do 1,000 things for homework. So I just got done observing the kids, and I have to say, I was a little iffy about being a school teacher for a while. I mean, I knew that's what I wanted to do, but I don't know, I felt like, is that really my passion or whatever? Because I love dancing and stuff so much. But then I realized after being there just how much I really do want to be a school teacher, because I love kids. And I could always be a dance teacher at nighttime still. It's not like I'm going to lose that, but then, yeah. So that happened, and then the kids were just cracking me up. There was this one little boy, and he was the most concerned about me being there. He'd be doing different stuff around the room, and I could just see him staring at me and like kind of giving me a confused face. And then he kept asking the kids, who is that? And then at one point, they were in circle time, and the teacher was reading to them, and he's staring at me again, and then I hear him whisper, "She's over there now." I'm like, does it matter? It was just cracking me up because kids, who knows what goes on through their heads. And then there was this one little girl, and she kept wanting to be around me, and she got sent to the Play-Doh table, but I was next to the Legos. And then she asked the teacher, "Can I go play with the Legos?" And then she comes over, she just has the biggest smile on her face, and she sits right next to me and just keeps talking to me about the stuff she's building. I just love kids. And even though they didn't know me, I don't know what it is, but I have a gift with children. They like me a lot. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I look like them because I'm so short and they can relate to me more. But yeah, I don't know if I told this story yesterday, but there was a little girl in one of my competition rehearsals, and she just came up to me and she's like, "Mandy, I'm sad." And she's about 6, I think. And I said, "Why are you sad?" And she goes, "I don't know." She goes, "I'm just really sad. I'm not happy right now." And then she starts to cry. And usually this girl, I've seen other teachers try to make her feel better whenever she's sad about whatever, and it never hardly works. When she cries, she just blows up. And I see the tears start to form in her eyes. I said, "Look," I said, "there's nothing to be sad about," because who knows if depression runs through her family. As I know depression starts around that age for some kids, and she had no reason why she was sad. She just kept saying, "I'm just not happy. I'm not happy right now, and I don't know why." And I could tell that was making her more upset, just the fact that she didn't know why. She starts to cry, and I say, "Listen, there's nothing to be sad about." I said, "You have competition next weekend. You're going to be on stage in your pretty costume doing your awesome dance. Everybody's going to be watching you. I'm going to be out there watching." I said, "It's going to be so fun. And then you're going to go to Disneyland later on and perform there and be in the parade and everything." I said, "There's nothing to be sad about. There's so many things to look forward to." And then she just starts to smile and laugh, and she hugs me, and then she goes and runs back in the line and starts doing her dance. And that almost makes me want to cry when I'm able to help a kid out like that. Hi, kitties. Yeah, anyways, enough with my sappy story. Debz and I are about to watch Lucy, right? Is that the one we're watching?
Lucy Goosey.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit there.
You sit here.
Since you're not there right now. Oh, this is the new rocking recliner that Megan's husband's fam gave us. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna watch Lucy. I love Scarlett Johansson, so it should be awesome. Tigger's watching the movie. He's concerned about my flash. Hello, everyone. I had some burritos for lunch, and then me and Debz are going shopping today. What are we getting today besides a coat?
We're gonna go drop your library book off, go to Dick's Sporting Goods right there by the mall, look for a thing for your foot that fits and is good. Then we're going to the mall to get a coat. And then we're probably get a few little groceries for the weekend, and we'll be done.
What a very uneventful day.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I think a mosquito just flew in
already
here.
cleaned out my closet.
It just flew in a mosquito. There's a bunch of mosquitoes around right now. But yes, that's what we're doing. Waiting for Debz to get back in the car. She left me in here with the One Direction CD. Which, by the way, I did not have her buy. She bought it for herself and for me to listen to. And I was like, Debz. She's a teenager at heart. I used to be obsessed with One Direction. I saw them in concert and I almost died. So I'm about to tell Debz my dream last night. So it was really weird, and I had a dream about flying with plastic bags. What happened was, she doesn't like that. How rude. It's not my fault. It's my conscious, my subconscious, whatever. Ew, those people are staring at us.
What are you doing?
No. Anyways, so first it starts off with me being at a grocery store, and I see these people, and I think they're evil or something. I don't know. And they're getting into these containers, which they had to get into containers on the Amazing Race show last night, so that was in my head. And they're pulling out bad stuff, so I took my plastic bags and I gripped them, and then I started like getting a gust of wind through them. Oh, there's also a part where I was at my dance studio and I was with the kids in the room and they were all dancing, practicing for some previous competition dances they had had before. And Tammy walked in and had the lights turned off. It was really weird. But then anyways, I had those plastic bags and I started flying, and I was like, oh my gosh, I can fly with these. So then I got a really big gust of wind. I started flying up in the air and I was cruising over land and water, and it was so weird. And I was flying with these over my head, and I was like, yeah. And then I saw a llama farm. There was one llama by itself, and then there was another spot where there were multiple llamas. And I landed in the spot where the llama was by itself, and it bit me. And I was like, are you kidding me? And I picked up the wind, and then I started flying into the where like all the llamas were. And then they were like, bless you. And then they were all around me, like rubbing up on me and stuff. And I was like, llamas. And then I started flying again. I was going to like different continents. It was weird. And then I saw a land that had like buildings made out of huge TVs. It was really weird. And then I started flying to this one place. I don't know, it looked kind of like New York. And these people were rude and nobody was helping me out. And I got this other bag and it helped me fly better. And then I flew to a place where one of my old friends lived. And then he introduced me to one of his friends. And then he became like my bestie, and I wanted to stay the night there because I had nowhere to stay because I was just flying around like with nowhere to go. And then I stayed there, and then I asked if I could stay the night there because I really need somewhere to stay the night. And then I was playing World of Warcraft, and it was a mess. So I had just filmed saying that we couldn't find anything, and then it wasn't even filming because I'm dumb, and I was making fun of Debz, and then she found the right stuff. No, yeah. These are knee braces.
I know.
She was wrong. You're failing me today. Failing me. She usually knows where everything is. We found it, but people are in the way.
Let's go around the other side.
So for a second, I literally thought that one on your thigh. But my mom informed me it does not. Debz is mad at me as I laugh because she shocked her finger.
Oh! God, Mindy, really?
She just hit her head on my phone. I had it right by her face almost. But anywho's, we couldn't find.
Anywho's.
We couldn't find the.
Anywho's.
Damn it!
Shut up.
You shut up.
You shut
that
up.
lady's watching me film.
Well, I can't see.
Just go now. You're past the thing.
There's a car. You got your phone, and there's a car waiting. You're in my way. How about that?
This is trouble. So we're in our mall, and it's Christmas time. Santa's in there somewhere. We meet again. I don't know what's happening with all these jeans, but they have like a remote.
Just so you don't take
Don't touch it. It might turn on. What is she doing?
What's your problem?
We are in Gap now. Now we are on our way to Target. So Bruno in the background? Yes. No. Yes. No. Yo, so look what I just found. Twilight hardcover, and then it has the life and death. And let me tell you about Life and Death. It's a guy moving to Forks, and then instead of Edward Cullen, it's Edith Cullen, and it's all flipped. And I'm really excited about it. Yes. Well, I've never seen this before, but balsamic vinegar ketchup. What?
I know you're there.
Playing World of Warcraft because me and Mother can't figure out what we want for dinner. We have decided on Panda Express because we're lazy. Oh, whoa. Taking off my shoes, I almost fell over. But it's only 8 o'clock and I'm tired, so I think I'm gonna take a nap.